Very good morning, students. I am Nagashri, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Soundarya Institute of Management and Science. So today I am going to discuss about overhead cost of control in that machine hour rate. So this is the as per the Bangalore University syllabus of BCom 4 SEM cost accounting subject in fourth unit of cost accounting, that is overhead cost of control. So let's see the contents of this today's discussion. Machine hour rate, meaning types of machine hour rate, basis apportionment of different expenses of machine and formula for calculation of the machine hour rate. So let us begin the first machine hour rate. So what do you mean by the machine hour rate? So machine hour rate means it refers to the overhead incurred for running a machine for 1 hour. Machine hour rate is the cost or expenses of running a machine for 1 hour. It is one of the methods of absorbing factory expenses to the production. It is used in those industries or departments where machinery is especially and there is a little or practically no manual labor. In such industries or departments, overheads consist of indirect expenses in running and operating the machine. So therefore, it is desirable to allocate overheads to production on the basis of working hours of the machines. It is not desirable to calculate the machine hour for the entire factory, but different other factory relating to each machine or group of the machines as a cost center. Machine hour rate refers to the amount of factory overhead incurred for running a machine for 1 hour. So here we have to find out the machine hour rate for 1 hour. So machine hour rate is obtained by dividing the total running expenses of a machine during a particular period by the number of hours the machine is estimated to work during that period. So that is called as machine hour rate. So here machine hour rate on the basis of machine hour relating to the overheads, it can be divided into the two parts. Number one is fixed charges, that is standing charges. Another one is variable expenses. First we discuss about the standing or fixed charges. Standing or fixed charges refers to those charges which remain constant or fixed irrespective of to the use of running the machine. So here is very clearly mentioned standing charges, it should be fixed charges and which remain constant or fixed irrespective to the use of running the machine. So it means that standing charges are those expenses which remain constant irrespective of the use or running of the machine. I will give you some example. For example, standing charges are rent. For example, if you take the building for rent basis, you have to pay the rent charges per month irrespective use of the buildings. So you must and should be have to pay the rent per month. So that's why it is called as rent rates and taxes, lighting, insurance charges, heating of the machine, insurance charges of the building, indirect wages, supervision charges, general expenses, labor welfare expenses. These are considered as a standing charges because you have to pay the regularly have to pay the rent or taxes or the lighting, it should be fixed, there is no changes, but it is irrespective of the use of the running the machine. That's why these expenses that is treated as a fixed charges. Another one is variable charges. So what is variable expenses? Here it refers to those expenses which vary with the use of the machine. So here is variable charges, it is depending upon the uses of the machine. Use of the machine. Is it clear? So for example, depreciation of the machine. Here depreciation of the machine, it is one of the semi-variable expenses, but here in cost accounting it is treated as a variable expenses. In the financial accounting, in the diminishing balance method, it is treated as a fixed variable, fixed expenses, but in cost accounting it is treated as a variable expenses. So, and repairs and maintenance charges of the machine. Power. So power is depending upon the use of the machine. That is the vary means difference. Is it clear? Steam and water. For example, consumable stores like lubricants, cotton waste and rings, etc. are also regarded as variable expenses by scholars. So these are the vary means differences. So that is the depending upon the use of the machine, you have to use it. So that's why these expenses that can be considered as a variable expenses. Then, so what are the basis of apportionment of the different expenses to the machine? So here first we need to understand the standing charges and the variable charges or the running charges. Is it clear? If you know identify the standing charges and the machine hour variable expenses, then you have to easily to calculate the machine hour rate. First, what basis means basis of apportionment of the different expenses to the machine. First we need to understand overhead expenses. First, standing charges, that is supervision. So supervision, it is relating to the standing charges, it should be fixed. So it is considered as estimated time devoted to each machine. And rent and rates. So rent and rate, it should be fixed charges, that is the standing charges, we have to pay the regularly, that should be fixed. So it is considered as floor area occupied by each machine. And heating and lighting, that is also same, number of points or floor occupied by the each machine. And lubricant, oil and consumable stores. Here capital values, basis is capital value and machine hours or the past experience. Insurance, so insurance value of each machine. Miscellaneous expenses, that is also considered as a standing charges and it is on the basis of equitable basis depending on the fact. So these are called as standing or fixed charges. Another one is very important, that is the variable charges or running the charges. Depreciation here is considered as a depreciation is the variable charges. So depreciation, you should calculate the depreciation. So that is considered as a machine hour. And repairs and maintenance, machine hours or capital values or the cost of repairs spread over the working life of the machine. Power, so power is HP power means HP horsepower of machine or machine hours or the meter reading. So that is the depending upon the nature of the use of the machine. So that is called as a variable expenses. So these are the basis of apportionment of the different expenses to machine. Then, so what is the advantages of machine hour rate? So here in the first advantages, if you use calculate the machine hour rate for 1 hour, so what are those expenses? In the first one is compare. It helps to compare the relative efficiency and cost of operating different machines. Another one is use of machine work is preferable to manual work. So that is also very important advantages of the calculation of the machine hour rate. So here it enable the management to decide how fair use of the machine work is preferable to manual work. So that is can be helpful for the management. Then scientific, practical and accurate. So it means that it is also most helpful to, it is the most scientific and the practical and the accurate methods of recovering of manufacturing overhead. Cost report. So cost reports prepared with the help of such rate are dependable and can help the management in the decision making. And useful data. So another one is very important advantages that provide the useful data for estimating the cost of production, setting the standards and for fixing the selling prices for the quotation. And the last advantage is ready method for measuring the cost of idle machine. So it provides the ready method for measuring the cost of idle machine. If a separate rates for fixed and variable overheads rates are calculated, when hourly rate is fixed on the basis of anticipating running hours of the machine. There is under absorption of fixed overhead expenses if actual running hours are less than the estimated. So these are the advantages of machine hour rate. So same, if it is advantages is there, some limitations is also considered for the calculation of the machine hour rate. So in the some disadvantages, what are those? Number one is additional work. Of course, it involves the additional work in assessing the working hours of the machine and thus it is the costly method. So it is very costly method and it is a more additional work for the compared to the regular work. And inaccurate result. So here it gives the inaccurate result if a manual labor is equally important. So only it is not considered as a machine, it is also involve the labors. So that is why manual labor is equally important for calculating the result. And another disadvantage is when the production programmer is not available in advance. So in case of it is difficult to estimate the machine hour, especially when the production programmer is not available in advance. And the most one is it is a costly method. So it is very costly method. Here blanket rate cannot be used in this machine hour rate and it makes the methods more costly. So these are the disadvantages of the machine hour rate. Then formula for calculation of the machine hour rate. So here machine hour rate calculation for the formula. So first we have to take factory overhead for machine divided by number of machine hour. For example, factory overhead for the machine. Factory overhead for the machine, for example, is 3000. For example, is 3000. Here number of machine hours is 1500. That is machine hour rate is equal to, so machine hour rate is equal to factory overhead for machine. How much is the factory overhead for machine? For example, X is equal to 3000 divided by number of machine hours. How much is the number of machine hour is 1500. So that can be easily to calculate machine hour rate is rupees 2 per hour. Is it clear? So this is for calculation, how to calculate the machine hour rate. So this is the formula. Machine hour rate is equal to factory overhead for machine divided by number of machine hours. So if, for example, if the machine X has been used for the job for 25 hours, overhead charges of the job will be rupees 25 into 2 hours. Per hours is 2 hours. So then it can be easily to count 50 hours. Is it clear? So this is for the calculation of the machine hour rate. Then some important calculation. First we need to calculate the depreciation of the machine. So depreciation of machine is equal to cost of machine plus installation expenses plus transaction expenses minus scrap value means residual values divided by life of the machine. So this is for the formula for calculation of the depreciation of the each machine. Then how to calculate calculation of effective machine hour. So this is the very important for calculation of the effective machine hours. So here is given total machine hour. So total machine hour and total machine hour, for example 3000 less maintenance hours, it is given in the problem. So maintenance machine hours minus, so then you have to find the answer, less setting up time if non-productive. If it is non-productive is there, we have to deduct it, less. So then we have to got the answer effective working hours. Is it clear? So this is for calculation of effective machine hours. Thank you students. So in the next video I am uploading for the 6 marks question. Thank you students.